Today we are doing lesson 6 for math, and our I can statement is, I can recognize the value of coins and count up to find their total. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure that we know how much coins are worth. So the first coin that we have is our penny, and this is what our penny looks like, both sides of it. And I'm gonna have to sing you all a song. It's gonna be helpful for you all to recognize the coins, but if there's any adults that are listening to this, you have to leave because I only sing for kids, okay? All right, guys, are you all ready for my first song for the penny? All right, it's penny, penny, easily spent, copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. All right, let's sing it one more time. Will you all sing it with me? Let's go. Penny, penny, easily spent, copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. Good job. So you know our penny is worth 1 cent. Good job. So a penny is worth 1 cent. All right, and our next coin is a nickel. And a nickel is bigger. It's bigger than a penny. So here is what a nickel looks like. And I know it's hard to see the picture of the nickel, but if you're looking at your lesson plan for the day, there is a little picture of all of the coins on it, and you'll see a picture of what a nickel looks like. And it is bigger. It's bigger than the next coin too, which is a dime. So sometimes that's tricky. So in your mind right now, I want you to think, okay, a nickel is only worth 5 cents. Okay, it's not worth as much as a dime, but it's bigger. Okay, it's a bigger coin. So here's our next coin. Ready? Our nickel. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat, worth 5 cents. So remember that. Okay, sing it with me. Ready? Nickel, nickel, thick and fat, worth 5 cents. So remember that. Good job. Nice work. Okay, and our next coin is worth more, right? It's worth 10 cents, and it is called a dime, but it's smaller. It's kind of funny, isn't it? So our dime is smaller, and it's worth 10. So here's our song for our dime. Dime, dime, little and thin, I know that you are worth 10. Okay, sing it with me, guys. Dime, dime, little and thin, I know that you are worth 10. Good job. Okay, and our last coin that we have here is a quarter. Good job. And a quarter is bigger. The quarter is bigger than even the nickel. Okay? And a quarter is worth, 25 cents. It is, it's worth 25. Okay? Quarter, quarter, big and bold, worth 25 cents, so I've been told. Okay, ready? Quarter, quarter, big and bold, worth 25 cents, so I've been told. Good job. All right, let's review it really quick. We have a penny that's worth 1 cent, a nickel is worth 5 cents, a dime is worth 10 cents, and a quarter is worth 25 cents. And we know the symbol for a cent is a C with a line through it. Yeah, that is the symbol for a cent. Good job. Okay, the next thing that I want us to do is just to practice counting our coins with just the same value of a coin. So if I were to count 3 nickels, I'm going to put an N in the middle that would just represent a nickel. So if I were to count a nickel plus a nickel plus a nickel, My repeated addition sentence would be 5 plus 5 plus 5, which would be 5, 10, 15. 15, and then we have to always remember our symbol at the end. 15 what? Cents, right? And that would be our C with our line thread. And this would be a good time to just remember your skip counting by 5. So let's try that really quick. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Great job. Good. So that's the fun thing about counting money, is it's all about some skip counting too. And that's why we practice that so much at the beginning of the year. Counting money is going to be so easy for you because you're really great at skip counting. So, counting nickels is all counting by 5s. All right, if we just wanted to count dimes, that would be the same as all skip counting by 10s. Yeah. So if I counted 3 dimes, I'm going to put a D plus another D plus a third D. So my repeated addition sentence would be 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals 10, 20, 30. So easy, since you're really great at skip counting. And it's going to be 30 what? $30? No, 30 cents. So I have to remember my cent sign at the end. Let's practice our skip counting by 10s really quick. Let's count all the way up to 100. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Good job, great. So skip counting by quarters. It's a little trickier because we don't practice skip counting by 25s very much. This is one that we're just gonna memorize, okay? And once we memorize the quarters, it's gonna make it so much easier. So I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna do a quarter plus a quarter plus a quarter. This one I think I'm gonna do 4. Okay, so I'm gonna do 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25. Okay, we're gonna memorize this one, ready? 25, 50, 75, 100. And when I get to 100, 100 pennies is the same thing as $1. Yes, 100 pennies is $1. So, let's do this one a couple times together. Are we ready? We're just gonna memorize it. 25, 50, 75, 100. Let's do it again. 25, 50, 75, 100. Say it with me. 25, 50, 75, 100. So if I have 4 quarters, 4 quarters is $1. Caroline helped us out there. Good job. So 4 quarters, 1, 2, 3, 4, equals $1. Great. So 2 quarters is 50 cents. 25 plus 25 is 50. And this 25 plus 25 is 50. And you all do know that 50 plus 50 is 100. This is going to look a little different because I don't really just want to put 100 cents. I could, and that would be right, but I want to write $1. So if I'm gonna write $1, watch how I'm gonna put this. Ready? Okay. 1, and then a period. And then I'm gonna put my 2 zeros. Now watch my dollar sign. It's gonna go in front now. It's an S with 2 lines through it. So this is my dollar sign, and this is my cent sign. So dollars and cents. Great job. So now that we know how to count our coins with all the same value, let's practice counting them with different values. So let's say I had a quarter, a dime, 2 pennies, and a nickel. And this is what your problem set is going to look like too that you're about to do. The first thing I like to do is to write the value of the money next to it. It's gonna make it easier for you. So I know my nickel is worth 5 cents. I know my quarter is worth how much? In case you have to look back, that's okay. I would know it's worth 25 cents. And you don't have to write your cent sign while you're doing this. I would just write the number to not get confused. My dime is worth 10. My penny is worth 1. And this penny is worth 1. So when I count money, it's easiest to start with the biggest number first, just like when we're adding any other number. So I'm gonna start with my 25. And so that I don't get confused and add 1 coin twice, I'm gonna cross it out as I count. So 25, my next biggest number would be the dime, 25, 35. My next is my nickel, I'm at 35, 40. And then I count my pennies, 41, 42. So the value of this is 42 cents. Awesome job. Great. So I want you to look at your problem set really quick. On the front of your problem set, can you see it, Caroline? Is that good? Okay. On the front, all of your coins are going to be lined up really nicely. And you're going to put the value on the top of your coins. So let's just look at one really quick. They might try to trick you and show you the back of a coin, and that's okay. You're not going to get tricked because you know the back of a penny. I know it's hard for you to see this. You could look at a real coin too. And you're like, okay, here's the front of a penny. That's what the back of a penny looks like, okay? Now don't let it trick you. Don't think, oh, I just know what the front and the back of a nickel or a dime looks like. Make sure that you really look at a coin or look at your paper that shows you what the front and the back of a coin looks like, okay? Don't take a guess, really look. So I know for my first one, I know that's a nickel. So I'm gonna put a 5. You don't have a lot of room, so you're gonna make your number small. And I know this is a penny, and a penny. So then I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna start with my biggest coin, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I'm gonna write my 8, and then make sure that you write your cent sign. And then on the back of your problem set are your mixed coins, just like we did here. And you are gonna write your values just like we did. So make sure you're writing your 25s, your 5s, your 10s, and your 1s right next to it. And which coin are you gonna start with first? Yeah, your biggest one. So make sure you always start counting with your quarter, your 25, and then go to your dimes, your nickels, and your pennies. You're gonna do awesome on this. I can't wait to see your work. Okay, you guys have an awesome day, and I love you so much. Mwah!